Hello everyone and welcome back to another football video and another Premier League video, and more specifically Matchday 24 preview and Matchday 12, one game that was played, Arsenal Man City review. So here are the standings which have changed because of this one Matchday 12 game where Manchester City won 3-1 away from home. Kevin De Bruyne started the scoring, then Saka scored from penalty spot to tie it, and then Jack Grealish and Erling Haaland scored the goals for City to make the game 3-1, and because of this Manchester City win against Arsenal, even though they're tied in points, Manchester City now leads the league with 51 points. Though they have played one more game than Arsenal, and there are different amount of games that teams have played, but and De Bruyne had goal and assist, so it was pretty good game for him, and Haaland ended up his goal drought. Well, it was a couple of games, but still, and surprisingly Arsenal had, I believe it was 64% possession, so that was quite interesting. Not that usual for Guardiola teams, but but the main content for this video is Matchday 24 preview. So let's get to it. So first game is apart from these two games, all the games are gonna be played on Saturday. First game is 12:30. It's gonna be an early game between Aston Villa and Arsenal. Aston Villa have scored 26 goals this season, and Arsenal have scored, I believe, second most, 47 goals. Only City has more than them, but Arsenal has scored over 2 goals a game 2 goals per game this season. Then there are I believe 6 games at the same time, 3 p.m. These are UK time. So what times in England? And so local times. Brentford and Crystal Palace play then. Brentford scored 36 goals this season, and it shows because they're 8th in the standings. Crystal Palace only scored 20. There are still 12, but Vieira said probably would want more goals, and Vieira would want more goals out of his team, but that's gonna be an interesting game. It might be high scoring or low scoring depending. Probably if it's low scoring, Crystal Palace has a good chance for win there. Then second of those 3 p.m. games, Wolverhampton faces Bournemouth. Wolves only 17 goals this season, big part of their struggles. And as for Bournemouth, well, they've scored 20, but they're 19th, so they are allowing way too many goals. So even though they have scored 3 more than Wolves, and Wolverhampton is 15th, it's not great for them, and probably they would need to score more goals but defend better as well. Then Brighton and Fulham play against each other. Brighton has scored 39 goals and Fulham 34 goals, and these two teams are the positive teams. They are 6th and 7th, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm saying these two teams are the biggest surprises this year, although Newcastle is high on the table, but we already kinda knew it because how much money they have spent and how much money they have to spend. So but Brighton and Fulham have been surprises for me, and this might be an entertaining game with how many goals these teams have scored. 73 in total between these two teams this season in Premier League. Then Everton against Leeds. Everton 16 goals only, and well, that can be seen that Sean Dyche team 18 points, yeah, big part of it is the 16 goals. And as for Leeds, well, they've scored 28, so it's better for them, but well, in the standings, as you can see, they're 17, so they've allowed too many, and yeah, they just haven't won enough games. Then, and they have changed managers quite regularly. Then Chelsea and Southampton play against each other. Again, 3 p.m. game. Chelsea scored only 23 goals, and big part of the reason why they are mid of the table and not in the top 6 or top 4 even. And as for Southampton, they've only scored 18 and they are last in the league, but well, Chelsea only scored 5 more than Southampton. They definitely cannot be happy with the way that their games have gone this season and would like more goals from their attackers. I would expect Chelsea to get win there because they kind of have to win if they want to have any chance to get into top 4 or even European spots at all. Then the final game that's gonna be played at the same time than 5 others is Nottingham Forest and Manchester City. Nottingham 17 goals. Forest haven't really scored that many this season, but they've got Keylor Navas now as a goalkeeper, so maybe they win even though they wouldn't score that much. But they are facing Manchester City, who have scored 59 goals. 26 of those are from Erling Haaland, so yeah, 33 goals for other players, but nearly half of the goals are scored by Haaland. And yeah, I would expect City to beat Nottingham Forest quite easily, but it's gonna be interesting because they have just had an emotional win against Arsenal, and yeah, that's only a couple days rest for them, so that's gonna be interesting how that affects that they played recently against Arsenal. Then there are one later game in the Saturday, 5:30. Newcastle and Liverpool play against each other. This might be, looking at these games, probably one of the best games, if not the best game on paper from this Matchday 24. Yeah, Liverpool, even though they are 9th, Newcastle are 4th, but Liverpool had 2-0 win in last game last weekend, not weekend, but yeah, and Newcastle have played quite consistently this season. They haven't got that many wins, but many draws, and that's why they are so high in the table. But it's interesting if Liverpool have maybe they've gained something from the win, and maybe they could get something going. They have scored 36 goals this season, so that's okay, but it's not the levels that you'd expect from Liverpool. And for Newcastle, they've only scored 1 goal less, so 35. So it's interesting. They have scored 1 goal less than Liverpool, but they're still way higher up in the standings. So goals don't mean everything. You have to defend as well. And then 2 Sunday games, 2 p.m. game, Manchester United, who right now when I'm recording this are playing against Barcelona. So it's gonna be interesting how the match affects this one against Leicester. Leicester scored 36 goals this season, United 38. United have had quite good form recently. Again, don't know about the Barcelona game yet because it's halftime when I'm recording this, but yeah, I would expect United to win this one, but Leicester has played well as well recently, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. These two are probably gonna be the best matches from this match day. And then the latest game, 4:30, Tottenham Spurs face West Ham. Spurs scored 42 goals this season, whereas West Ham have scored 19 goals. So yeah, I would expect Spurs win from there, but it's gonna be interesting this match day. Do Manchester City, if they win, Nottingham and Arsenal struggle against Aston Villa. Do you think maybe City could get even more points and probably even get the lead? Not just similar points, but get like 3-point lead or 2-point lead to Arsenal. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting match day 24. Let me know what your thoughts about are from the match day 12 game that was played, and these matches from match day 24. Who do you think is going to win? And hit the like and subscribe if you would so like, and have a nice day.